What up, y'all? We got a little quick one right here, but apparently this lady started opening fire because this man wanted to switch out the type of fries he wanted. She gave him regular fries and he wanted curly fries, and the situation escalated and she just started popping off. She definitely needed to hit the mental hospital or something, but let's check it out real quick.
Thank God that I was able to live through that situation. That's for sure.
A Jack in the Box security footage shows the moments a fast food employee allegedly opened fire on a drive-thru customer, all because of curly fries.
That's a crazy sentence right there. Just that sentence alone is insane. You got to be in a bad place in life or something like that to get you going. Would you rather give this man a replacement fry or shoot him? You chose the worst possible decision, but it is what it is, man.
We hear the full story from Anthony Ramos, the man who was on the receiving end of an employee's bullets.
It's insane.
Today, we're in Houston, Texas. It was a Wednesday just after midnight in 2021. 35-year-old Anthony Ramos took his family to get their favorite type of French fry.
One of the other things that were open, which in a place that I really enjoyed eating, was a Jack in the Box. I told her about the French fries and, all the stuff, the tacos. I really like the tacos.
Their food is so ass and their tacos are so ass, but for some reason in the middle of the night, it just hits right. I don't know why, but it's so bad. But sometimes at 3 o'clock in the morning, that grease just hits you in the right spot. Sometimes it'd be sending you to the toilet too, though.
The employee who greets Ramos and his family is Alonniea Fantasia Ford. When Ramos received his order, he was allegedly given normal fries, not the curly fries he had ordered. Ramos's attorney, Randall Kallinen, points out regular fries and curly fries are hardly the same thing.
If you've ever been to Jack in the Box, there is a big difference in taste. And a lot of people like the curly fries. It's one of their signature, dishes. Hey, you can get curly fries and they're spiced in a special way.
Ramos.
Yeah, the regular fries kind of suck, to be honest. I'm only going there for the curly fries. I don't want them regular fries. You can keep that. Keep that for yourself. Give me them curly boys. They really do taste different. I don't know. Something about them. They magic. The magic curls. Give them to me.
Signature, dishes. Hey, you can get curly fries and they're spiced in a special way.
Ramos then explained he requested the Jack in the Box employee to correct his order.
That's not what I ordered. Can you swap them?
No.
She was just like, no, I'm not having it today. It's not, And it's like, listen, I'll pay for it. Like, I don't, it doesn't bug me. No, you can't do that already.
And she said no. And
you can literally add on. I've done that at the drive-thru before at the window. I've literally asked for something and they're usually like, yeah, here you go. And I pay for it. Like, it's not a big deal. She's just a lazy ass.
And she said no and wouldn't give him the curly fries, which I found to be weird. Like most people would just say, okay, y'all, let me get you the curly fries.
Ramos has now been at the drive-thru window for over 10 minutes. That's when things start to get ugly.
She threw ketchup packets at me, ice at me. So I ended up throwing my food back at her, just out of pure instinct. And
I feel bad for the other lady over here. She just trying to do her job. You got old tweaker over here starting a scene and then she gets hit by the food. Just an innocent bystander. God. Imagine already having to go to work at a fast food job that you probably hate and then you have to deal with this because your dumbass coworker can't handle her emotions. Hell no.
Throwing my food back at her, just out of pure instinct. And when I did that, she turned around, she grabbed the gun and fired at me.
Ford then decides to pull out a gun and allegedly open fire on Ramos and his family.
Adrenaline was running really high. Fear, adrenaline. And first thing I did, as soon as I saw it, because she kind of reached in for it, you know what I'm saying? And when she turned around is when I kind of saw the gun. So it gave me enough time to put the car in drive.
Like you're the one that started throwing stuff and then he throws it back. What do you expect? And then you pull out a gun. Why do you even have a gun at your job anyways? I feel like that's probably not allowed to have a strap at the Jack in the Box. But I guess it is a common occurrence because the Jack in the Box down the street from my house got closed down last year because somebody shot somebody over their girlfriend. Like one of of the employees shot the other employee because girl problems. Like, bruh, y'all gotta upgrade y'all's lives. Y'all are throwing y'all's lives away over these jobs. And girls, bro, y'all need some hobbies.
When I kind of saw the gun, so it gave me enough time to put the car in drive. But if you kind of notice, the gun jams the first time she tries to get me. And you see her kind of cock it back again. And
Got
that's when she
lucky.
fired off the next round. My initial reaction was get out of there as fast as I could.
Hell yeah.
My adrenaline was running so high, and the fear. My daughter was in the back seat. Like as soon as I saw it, I just wanted to get out of there as fast as I could so that
That's insane.
she didn't hit my daughter.
First you pull up, he got this cute ass dog hanging out the window. You gonna risk the dog? And secondly, he got the daughter in the back seat too. You about to shoot a little kid over some fries? What is your problem? People are insane, bro. She needs to be locked up.
She didn't hit that back glass firing at me.
Ramos thinks he was on the unfortunate end of Ford's bad day.
I from the beginning, you could tell she was just frustrated. It looked like she just didn't want to be there. She wasn't having a good day. And I just got the short end of the stick on it.
That ain't no excuse.
I understand everybody has bad days, but that doesn't mean when you're dealing with customer service, in my opinion, just because you're having a bad day, that doesn't mean you get to take it out on the people
Hell no.
you're serving.
Both Ramos and his attorney note that prior to working at the Jack in the Box, Ford pleaded guilty to making a terroristic threat in 2012.
God damn, she's wildin'. She needs to be locked up for like 10 years, for real. She needs to think about what she's doing. The streets are not safe with this lady out. I wouldn't be surprised if she started poisoning the burgers or something weird, losing her damn mind.
A background check, Ramos claims, would have flagged that.
To do background checks on people, and because I'm all for people having a job, but if they have a criminal background, point blank, don't put them with the customers.
It's like I know some people fall into weird situations, and not everybody that has a charge is like a bad person or nothing like that. But I don't know, if you violent and you have a history of being weird, at least let them work in the back, Let them whip up the food or something. Don't let them be face to face with customers if they got a short temper. Because fast food work, you gonna have some assholes pull up. So I can't imagine what would happen if somebody with an actual attitude pulls up and starts sending that same energy. She gonna bust at the wrong person and get obliterated.
Now, more than 2 years later, Ramos and his attorney have filed a lawsuit against Jack in the Box, claiming the store should have done a better job of keeping its customers safe.
Hopefully homeboy gets paid a little check. They definitely need to do a better job. I know they're a huge company, but you still gotta check in with the people. You gotta do that mental check at least.
Hard for her to say I was scared when she's the aggressor coming forward with the gun, throwing things, and to think that she was the person who's afraid would be ridiculous because our clients are, in their car outside, but she's the one coming forward when she didn't have to do that at all. She could have just stayed in the back and, got out of the situation, but she came forward aggressively, opened the window after it was locked, and started shooting.
Yeah, that looks like attempted murder to me. I mean, obviously he's not a fucking threat to you. He's just throwing food back at you. Is that really gonna put your life in danger? Does that deserve a bullet? I think you're exaggerating a little bit.
At the time of this recording, Jack in the Box has denied all allegations, claiming they have no control over third parties and can't be held legally responsible.
Yeah, right, dude. You're letting your employees pull up with a strap to work the drive-thru, and you're not even doing background checks.
For the 2021 Curly Fries incident, Ford was charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, but pleaded guilty to a lesser charge of deadly conduct.
How, bro? Give that lady attempted murder. She pointed that straight at his dome, bro. There was a little kid and a dog, all type. A whole family in the car, dude. Lock that bitch up. She don't deserve to be breathing the fresh air right now. She deserves to be sitting in the jail cell for 10 years. Her dumb ass at least needs a few years locked up.
Ford also spoke with a local Texas news station saying Ramos called her racial slurs, which Ramos denies. Ford also claims she never actually fired the gun, although a shell appears to be visible in the security footage.
Like, obviously, it would be terrible if he was saying some racist shit, but still, you don't deserve to, like, just start busting at somebody. Yeah, they're an asshole, but I'm not gonna sit there and shoot somebody over it. I don't know. Just seems a little extreme to me. And you're obviously on camera, so you can't deny all this shit.
According to the lawsuit, Ramos is seeking at least $250,000 in damages. He says this has had a big impact on his family, especially his 6-year-old daughter.
To be honest, I'd expect more money. That ain't enough, buddy. You're gonna have to hit me with at least $1 million. You try to take my life. Give me that money. I was trying to get my French fries, and you try to take my life. You best be paying up.
Oh, she was bawling, crying. We had to send her to therapy for it.
I can imagine.
You know, just to get over the trauma about it.
Ramos explained the entire ordeal has changed the way he consumes fast food.
I'm going to be honest with you. We don't go through drive-thrus anymore in my family.
I wouldn't either.
Get down and get something to eat. That's how much of a... I never want it to happen again, so I don't even put myself in a position. I get down and order my food.
I don't blame him. I'd probably have anxiety pulling up too. I mean, to be real, that's some type of stuff that could like cause real deal PTSD, like some low key in the back of your brain, always thinking about it. So it's like, I don't blame him. Honestly, think the lady should have been charged with a little bit more, but that's just me. The lady could have avoided all this by just giving the dude some fries. You took this situation to a whole nother level. So yeah, she definitely deserves to be locked up for a while, and hopefully she can get her life together at some point, but I don't know if she deserves to be out on the street after that. If y'all enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe, and comment what y'all think down below. But other than that, I'll see y'all later. Peace.